Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on this video and watching my playthrough for the newest golf class tournament, which is the Coast to Coast tournament. My name is Dave the Pendleton. If you find this video helpful, then please subscribe. It would be much appreciated. So what you're going to see in this walkthrough is two accounts. You're going to see the first walkthrough with developed clubs. This is an account that I play rookie on. Just kind of having fun with rookie. This will probably be my last rookie tournament with this account, and then I'll move this one to pro, but I'll still have rookie playthroughs with another account. But on this first playthrough, you're going to see a more aggressive path. You're going to see it with some developed clubs, and you're going to find a path to shoot minus 16. And then we're going to switch over to another account. You're going to see how to play this course with lesser clubs. Shoot minus 13. But either way, we're going to show you how to get to the top of your leaderboard and try to chase down another gold banner. So let's go ahead and hop right into these replays. So hole number one is going to be a par 3. Now, guys, on this one, I don't have this one particularly dialed in yet for the hole-in-one. So, I'll show you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking with developed clubs, I'm going to go with a Grizzly for the ball guideline. But, you'll see on this shot right here, I wasn't close to the hole-in-one yet, but I do feel like we're going to get there. We're going to play this one 10% elevation, and I will switch this to a Navigator for the next round and the final round. But I do like the ball guideline that we get. I just think what I'm going to do moving forward is I'm going to push this one up higher on the fairway and apply max backspin and aim directly into the hole and see if we can get it to drop. Once I get this one dialed in, I'll update a video and show you what we're looking at. But regardless, if you don't get the hole-in-one on this hole, there are other holes we will get it on, which you're going to see in this video. But, no matter what, this is an automatic birdie. But you're going to see we're going to get a lot of other drops here coming up. So let's really dig into it right now. Hole number 2, in my opinion, everybody, if you want to win the tournament, you have to get the eagle on this hole. And I'm going to show you what, in my opinion, is the best way to play this. Because you're going to see most people on YouTube, in fact, I think everybody on YouTube is playing to the left-hand side of the fairway. Well, I have never played this hole to the left-hand side of the fairway. I always play the right-hand side. And in my opinion, it's the easiest way to get an eagle, and you're going to see why. So 10% elevation, everybody. We are going to use a katana. And what we're going to do is go 5 top spin and 5 bars of left spin. All right. We're going to put our ball guideline directly down the middle of the fairway, and we're going to make sure that that little hop there is nowhere close to the tree branches. This is a very simple drive. 10%, 5 top, 5 left. No overpower needed. You don't want to overpower this shot because if you do, that's where you get into trouble by hitting the tree branches on the hop. So we get a nice roll. We get plenty of yardage up the fairway, and look how close we are to the pin. That's going to lead us here to our second shot. So, you can play this one medium distance. That's what I went with. The green is kind of glitchy. So you'll see here, I didn't really mess around with too much spin or anything like that. I just put it to where it bounces right into the hole. I made my adjustment with 0% elevation. But this is a nice way to drive it because now you're just taking the shot with your wedge and, It's a very simple eagle, everybody. So, you know, playing right is a little bit more aggressive for sure, but that's the point of this video. That's how I play tournaments. I do believe it's a very simple drive. I think people overcomplicate it, but that's how you're going to pick up your eagle and your first drop on this tournament. All right, hole number 3. Hole number 3 is a super long par 5. It's one of the most boring holes in the game. You know, but just to kind of show you my reference points, here's what I'm doing. I'm going blue ring at the left-hand side of the rough there. So you'll see I'm playing the left-hand side of the fairway. The blue ring is touching the rough line. And what I'm going to change this shot to is 1.5 backspin, 2.5 left spin, 10% adjustment, no overpower, just a normal shot. So you'll see here we have no risk of running into the rough line, but we still have some extra fairway. That's why I'm going to take about half of a bar of backspin off, and we'll just get a little bit more yards. Not that it's really important, but the second shot is still very simple. Now here's how I'm playing shot 2, and then you're going to see my approach on shot 3. So shot 2, I'm completely going over the rough, full top, a few bars of left spin, adjusting at 0% elevation. Just a little bit of overpower and, you know, some left curl. And that's just going to hook us around here. This is where you want to be. You want to be somewhere right here, because you're going to see how easy the third shot is. Now this is one, you know, if we get this one to drop in the finals, which if we can duplicate shot number 2, I think we'll at least get it to drop maybe, you know, once in the finals. But you're going to see here, this is a good thorn opportunity. I'm just trying to find a good path here. So ultimately I settle for about 1.1 bars of backspin. I'm aiming directly into the hole with no elevation. And we're super close to dropping that eagle. So just little minor tweaks there, and we're going to pick up that eagle, and we're going to get a huge advantage over the rest of the field. All right, hole number 4. Really want to pay attention here to hole number 4's drive, because where I landed is exactly where you want to land to make the eagle opportunity much easier on you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 3 top, and we're going to go a full right spin with a navigator, 10% elevation. And what I'm doing here is I'm splitting. See my yellow ring and my orange ring? I'm putting the orange ring right halfway in that rough line. That's very important. So orange ring halfway into the rough and halfway into the fairway. Adjust at 10% with a little bit of right curl. And you're going to see how great this drive is. So I'm going to show this one one more time. And we're going to be super specific on our landing spot, because this is where you want to land. Okay, so pay attention to my target. Pay attention to where it goes to +4, 3 top, max right. I'm moving my driver till I get to the +4 yard mark. See how I have it split? Orange ring is halfway in the rough. I'm not sure why on the replay it's not showing the +4. That's a little confusing. But either way, you're okay. Just take a look at that. Split it, and you're good. This is where you want your drive to be. Now watch with that drive how we're going to set up the eagle on this hole. We're getting basically the best scenario possible wind with almost straight tailwind here. So again, as you've seen me do a couple times, I'm just going to use a little bit of backspin for ball control. And I'm aiming directly into the cup. We adjust this shot with no elevation. And just like anything, you know, hitting perfect is key. But look how good of a bounce and roll we get right into the cup. So there's another eagle. I threw the sunglasses emoji because the guy was emoji spamming me nonstop. So I turned it off and then turned it right back on. All right, hole number 5 is a par 3. This is a very, very good hole-in-one opportunity, and we do pick up the hole-in-one here, and it's nothing crazy. All we're going to do is use a Goliath with a navigator, and we're going to go full backspin. No side spin. We're going to aim this thing at the bottom part of the green here, but just we're going to look for that bounce to go directly into the cup. That's it. You're going to adjust 10% elevation at medium distance of your Goliath. No overpower, just a normal shot. Perfect speed, right into the cup. Very simple. Full backspin, medium distance. Look for your ball just to bounce directly into the cup, and you're good to go. I do think we're going to be able to get hole-in-ones on all of these par 3s in this tournament, guys. All right, hole 6. Hole 6 is definitely your best albatross opportunity by far. We are going to play to the left-hand side of the fairway. All right, so like I said, we're playing aggressive. I do know we're getting tailwind, everybody. I know. We can pull out a Kingmaker, a Titan, and we can smash this ball on the right-hand side. Your second shot is not as good to the pin if you do that. This is the way you want to go. 3 top spin, full left spin. All you need is a navigator. Very, very simple drive. 20% elevation on your drive. No overpower needed. Just a regular shot. You want to get this one up to the top part of this second fairway here. So right there, right-hand side, middle of the top part. Look at that. We're straight at the pin. By going to the left-hand side, you're then setting yourself up for this opportunity. Now, I've played this hole so many times on Tour 6 in this way. I know that this one naturally goes to the right-hand side a little bit. So, you know, be mindful of that when you're setting up this shot. But we're obviously playing at max distance of our sniper. We're getting perfect tailwind, so we're using backspin to control the ball. And we're leaving it just a little bit short of the cup, and we're aiming to the left-hand side of the cup. So we're still aiming at the cup, but we're aiming just a little bit to the left-hand side, 2 bars of backspin, and leaving the ball guideline just a little bit short because we're going to get a push from the wind whenever our ball touches down. Hit the ball perfect, and you're going to get a very smooth roll right into the pin. So you see there that we still went into the right-hand side of the cup, even though we were aiming left. You need to be very mindful of that shot, that if you aim dead center of the cup, you are going to miss right, barely. You got to aim to the left-hand side of the cup and leave your ball guideline just a little bit short and let the wind push you in for a very good speed. So you can see this is going really good. We're dropping everything, and it's not complicated. Hole number 7, I'm going to show you 2 replays on, because hole number 7 is a automatic hole-in-one if you hit the ball perfect. That's it. All you have to do is follow my advice here on how to play this one. And it's going to be very, very, very simple, very easy to duplicate. First thing to know is this is 15% elevation. I don't care what anybody else says. I've played Tour 6 thousands of times. I hole-in-one this one all the time in shootouts. When I used to play Tour 6, it is 15%, everybody. Play at 15. Do not move your target. Leave your target there. No matter what the wind is, you're going to go 2 topspin, all right? And then when the wind is 4 miles an hour and above, 1 full bar left spin. Look at my ball guideline. It is not in the hole. That does not matter. I know this is 15%, and I know how this green rolls. You're going to adjust here 15%. All you have to do is hit the ball perfect, and this ball is going to be a hole-in-one every time. This is a sniper level 10. If you watch my next playthrough, I have a sniper level 8, and it works the same way. Dead center, hole-in-one. Now let me show it to you. Again, with different wind. Okay, so here we're almost a mile per hour less wind. But again, the same thing is 2 top. And you see here we're going about, 60 to 75%, somewhere in that area. Let's call it 70% of left spin. The wind is not as strong, so therefore we don't need as much left spin. But we're going 15%, and all you have to do is hit this ball perfect, and it's a hole-in-one. Don't pay attention to your ball guideline on this one. 2 top, and then adjust the left spin, and you're in the hole. Okay. Let's get on to everybody's least favorite hole, probably in the game. This hole sucks, but we have it figured out. So let's show you how to pick up the eagle on this one and really kill the competition. First thing you need to know is I am playing this on rookie with a quarterback. So here's where I'm aiming. Kingmaker, 10% elevation. I'm going to go 6.5 left, 4 bars at top, and I want my white ring, watch it right here, white ring, plus 15 yards on the rough line exactly. From there, we're going all the way down, all the way over to the left, but we're trying to hit this perfect, okay? This is not a slice. Now I hit it great left, that's okay. But we are trying to hit the ball perfect. We're not trying to get the slice. You're going to see that top spin and that left spin puts you on the fairway with great yardage. Because we got great yardage on that shot, look how nice this second shot is going to be lined up. Second shot puts you at an awesome opportunity for a rough bump sniper. Being able to take this shot is already a significant advantage over most of the player pool. Most players are going to, struggle severely with this shot. On this one right here, you're going to see that I left my ball guideline just a little bit too short. I thought we would get a little bit of a better push from the wind, but we fall just a little bit short on this one. But either way, picking up the birdie on this hole is going to be really good because a lot of players aren't even going to get the birdie. But what we're going to do here, everybody, moving forward, is we're going to use more top spin. We're actually going to aim the ball guideline about one green square past the hole. So we're going to aim through the hole, but one green square past it, and that's going to give us a good enough push to get into the cup. All right. Now we're going to be going on to the last hole. Last hole on this one, I don't really want to mess around with, even playing aggressive. You could go on the right-hand side here and use like a kingmaker or something and just really push the ball up the fairway and bounce over to the other fairway. But here's how I'm going to play it, because this is an automatic eagle and a really good opportunity here to dial in a big dog albatross. So you're going to need to get your extra mile, and you're going to want to take your big dog. And you're going to see we're using 5 bars of top spin with 1 bar left spin, and our yellow ring there right around the left-hand side of the rough. No overpower needed, so we're making all of our drives very easy without overpower. Hit the ball perfect, and you're going to see we're going to get a great bounce, plenty of room, no risk of heading into the rough. Now, shot number 2, we're really close on the albatross, even with the big dog. So if you get the same distance I did, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be playing no elevation. You're going to be playing your big dog at max distance of its club. And you're going to see here, I go 3 bars of backspin. And I go 4 bars of left side spin. I'm aiming basically directly at the hole for the most part. The ball guideline isn't very good on the big dog. That's a huge disadvantage. But what I like about this shot is there's no overpower needed. We hit the ball perfect. So there's a couple things we can do here next time. We can either add more left side spin, so maybe another bar, or we just aim a little bit more on the left-hand side of the hole. I think on the front 9, I'm going to aim on the left-hand side of the hole first and see how that happens. But there you go, guys. There is a minus 16 round. So follow that, and you're going to be in really good shape. So let's head over to another account here, and I will walk you through a minus 13 round with lesser developed clubs, okay? So I was playing with an extra mile 8 there. This is going to be an extra mile 6. This account is going to have a sniper 8. But you'll see on this one, lesser clubs for sure. Only an Endbringer 1. I was playing with an Endbringer 4 on the other one, a Nirvana 3. I think I have a Nirvana 7 or 8. On that other account we just played, I have a Grizzly 7, This one, Sniper, is nowhere close to a 9, and I'm still pretty far away from the extra mile 7. So, this might be a little bit more relatable to some players. But we can hop right in here. So hole number 1, we're going to be using a backbone. Most people playing rookie have a good backbone level. So this one's backbone level 8. 10% elevation. We're going to be playing with the Quasar. And what I'm looking here is for my yardage marker to be at the +2. All right, so watch my yard marker here when I start to move my shot. It's +3 right there. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit to +2. Well, I lied. Okay. So when I adjust, it goes to +2. I knew I was +2. So when I adjust 10% elevation, it changes to +2. I hit great right here. But you'll see we're really close to the hole-in-one. All right, hole number 2. On this one, we're going to go right again. All right, so, I don't consider this aggressive. It's just a little bit of a harder drive for most people. But we're definitely going to go to the right-hand side. We'll be using the Katana again. Oh, I'm sorry. I switched to a Navigator to make it more relatable, because this is my non-aggressive playthrough, so I switched to a Navigator.
Perfect shot.
Not everybody has katanas to use, but you're going to see here, same thing. We get great distance up the fairway, and look how close we are to the pin for this shot. So we get great yards. Again, it allows us to use our wedge, and you can use whatever wedge you want. You're going to be so close to the pin with great wind. Now see my ball guideline? See how I have headwind, and I'm like 1 square past the hull? You're going to see what happens here.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Barely missed it. All right. So we shot -13. Should have shot -14. So we're going to move that one over just a little bit onto the right-hand side to get us the drop. I consider that to be pretty unlucky. I feel that 9 out of 10 times we take that same shot, it's going to drop. But we're moving on to hole number 3. Now, if you don't have a sniper like I do, you can use your Viper. Your Viper is probably going to give you more distance than a sniper anyways, which would be good for shot number 2. But on this one, I am using a Katana. So I thought for some people that have underdeveloped clubs, you might want a little bit more distance on shot number 2. But again, we're putting the blue ring at the rough line there. We're using a little bit of backspin for ball control and some left side spin.
Perfect shot.
No overpower needed, everybody. Just make your drives very simple. Don't overcomplicate it on yourself and accidentally clip rough or something like that. But this is a great spot to be on the fairway. And then we go shot number 2. So again, I'm kind of playing it the same way I played the other one. This hole is very boring. It typically plays out the same way, no matter what clubs you have. You're going to lay up on the fairway for the drive. You're going to lay up on the fairway for the second shot. And then you're going to be aiming at the pin for shot number 3. So you'll see this one. Overpower again.
Perfect shot.
Left curl again. We get this one up the fairway. And then you're going to watch here on shot number 3. We have a really good opportunity to drop the eagle. Now, if you guys can duplicate these shots, and get right around that same area, picking up an eagle on this hole, I mean, that's just a massive, massive advantage. So, we're at max distance of our thorn here. Now, the ball guideline is a little tough. I didn't want to come up short. So you can see I left my ball guideline pretty good there through the pin.
Perfect shot.
Very key to hit perfect shots.
Eagle.
And that's a huge drop right there. That's a big eagle to get. We were very close to the hole-in-one on hole 1. We hit a perfect shot and lipped out on hole 2, and we got the eagle on this one. So, almost an opportunity to start minus 6 through the first 3 holes in this tournament. That would be massive, everybody. That would be huge. All right, so hole number 4. This is really, I think the only one that I messed up on this account, the drive. So you can see my spin here, and again, I split the, the yellow ring and the orange ring. So I've got half the orange ring in the rough, half the orange ring in the fairway. With the right curl.
Perfect shot.
But this one, I hit just a little bit too hard and got too far down the right-hand side of the fairway. You do not want to be here, all right? You want to take the same shot I did in the first playthrough. But for me, I know that whenever I get on this part of the fairway, because I've done it 1,000 times playing Tour 6, I know I have to take this shot with a max backspin thorn and try to back it into the hole, all right? You can see that when you get to the right-hand side of the fairway here, there's no good approach to the pin. You can't get there with a good ball guideline. So I have to go max backspin. And I'm just kind of looking, to feel the bounce back and roll into the cup. So if you get into this situation, you want to go aim about 1 green square past the pin, adjust at no elevation, take a normal shot with no overpower.
Eagle.
And I was very lucky here to get the save, all right? That is not going to be a consistent way to get the eagle on this hole. That's very hard to duplicate, but, was able to get it, so we're going to take it. Moving on to hole number 5. Okay, guys, hole number 5. I was trying something different here with the Grizzly. I don't want you to use the Grizzly on this hole. I want you to take your Backbone or your Goliath, and I want you to go max backspin. I want you to aim directly at the cup like I'm doing right now with 10% elevation. And let's try to get that one to drop as well like we did on the first playthrough if you watched my first playthrough earlier in this video.
Nice on.
We don't like the way we got the roll there. I like the max backspin with the Goliath or the Backbone. Aim directly at the pin, and we'll pull off a way better shot than what I just did there. Oops, wrong one. So even with an extra mile 6, we're still playing the left-hand side, all right? This is an easy drive. You don't have to overcomplicate it. It's going to go full top, full left with a navigator. You don't need any other powerful ball to get there. Now, if you have if you want to use a Katana or a Kingmaker or Titan, you can.
Perfect
But,
shot.
this again is a non-aggressive playthrough. This is just a navigator shot. You'll see we have plenty of room and we get plenty of distance on our drive. And like I said earlier, we want to get to the top hand part of the fairway there. And you'll see the camera angle, again, gives us a perfect shot to pin. I did play this account first as practice, which helped me dial in the albatross on my main account, which you saw in the other playthrough. But a Sniper 8, again, we're getting great tailwind here. We're playing this one at max distance. Same thing. We're going to use, a few bars of backspin. We're going to leave the ball guideline just a little short of the hole. But look where I'm lined up at. This is where I made the mistake. I'm lined up on the right-hand side of the hole. Almost dead center to right-hand side of the hole.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
And like I said earlier, this one plays to the right-hand side. So that was just a mental error on my part. But I made the adjustment on my main account, and we got the albatross. So just remember on this one, you want to aim to the left-hand side of the cup. You still want to aim into the cup, just the left-hand side, and that's a great, great albatross opportunity. All right, so this one again is 15%. And remember I said in my previous video, we need to go 2 top spin. And if the wind is 4.1 miles an hour, we need to use 1 full bar of left spin. 15% is key.
Perfect shot.
Hit the ball perfect.
Nice on.
All right, so see how we stopped short there? So, I made my adjustments on my main account. Let's watch that one again. What we should have done here is 2 top, because we came in short. So remember, no matter the wind, guys, it's going to be 2 top spin. With a Sniper 8, we could probably get away with like 2.2 top spin just to be safe. And what I should have done here is gone 1 full bar of left side spin. You do not want to aim directly into the hole on this one. There's a lot of wind push from the landing spot to the hole. There's a lot of room there for the wind to push you. But that's going to be an automatic hole-in-one moving forward if you hit perfect, if you just use that 2 top spin and then adjust a left spin. All right, so let's get into the most dangerous hole of the tournament. If you have underdeveloped clubs, you need to bring your big dog for the second shot, okay? So we are going to use a power 3 ball on this hole. So I went 3 top. I went 4.5 left. And, you know, I'm aiming right here, just kind of hopping over that rough patch. So you see where the ball bounces over the rough and then onto the next fairway.
Shot.
You know, we're just trying to play to the left-hand side. That is definitely not how my shot went. I do not know what is wrong with that replay, but that did not happen. We birdied this hole. So I am at a complete loss right now. Sorry, guys. I don't even know what to say about that. I have no idea why the replay is showing. That's very error. That's so weird. Oh, I think I forgot to show you guys my my qualifying scores, right? Anyways, you're gonna see there, hole 8. Yeah, we got the birdie. I have no idea why it shows my drive that way. So, you know, I'm gonna try to update that one for you guys that have underdeveloped clubs. I'm really sorry about that. All right, so, you know, again, I apologize. Let's just go right into hole number 9. All right, guys, hole number 9. Again, another power 3 ball. And we're going to go with the Titan. So look at the top spin. Look at the left spin. Full top. 4.5 left. You know, somewhere right in that zone. Not a big deal. But we do want the full top spin. 20% elevation on the drive. Very important.
Great shot.
No overpower needed. All right, don't make this shot more difficult on yourself. You see I hit great left, but no problem. Plenty of room. Great shot. Shot number 2. Just like we did on the previous walkthrough. We are going to bring our big dog, and you'll see we only have a big dog 5 here. It was a big dog 8 on the other account. But really, any big dog level is going to work for you. And what we're looking to do on this one is a bunch of left side spin, a few bars of backspin, and you notice the ball guide line is going onto the green. I wasn't looking to play this one dangerous and drop it. I was just looking to get on the green and secure the eagle.
Perfect shot.
But didn't use any overpower. Just used a little bit of left curl. And there we are. So right in that zone, guys. I really hope, you know, you all enjoyed the video. So there's 2 playthroughs for you. There's a -16 path and there's a -13 path. Please, you know, if you found this helpful, please share the video. Please subscribe. I'd be very thankful for that. And good luck in your tournament.